Hello, today we are solving October 2021 paper, question number 2B. Okay, question number 1B. State whether the following costs are fixed cost, semi-fixed cost and semi-variable costs or variable costs. So for this, they have given some information from here. So George has been making projections for the next financial year ended 30th April 2022. He has projected the following for the year. Revenue is going to increase by 20% and gross profit as a percentage of revenue will be at 40%. Premises cost will be at 50,000 and all other costs are calculated using this, like it will be 15,000 plus 10 pence for every 1 pound of revenue. So from this we have to answer the question. The first question is state whether the following are fixed cost, semi-fixed cost or semi-variable or variable cost. Here we can say it is fixed cost because the premises cost is a fixed cost because it just states it's a 50,000. Then all other costs you have to use a formula like this. It is stating that there will be fixed cost 15,000 plus the variable cost depending on the change in the revenue. We can see it is getting varied with the revenue quantity, or I can write here it is getting varied with the revenue. So which means that it's a semi variable cost. Okay, now let's the part C question. Prepare the forecast statement of profit or loss and other comprehensive income for the year 30th April 2022. So the forecast of this, okay, for the George, it's going to be the income minus expenses to get the profit for the year, right? So for George, so you write the George. Okay, let's calculate for this. So the first one is going to be, okay, the first one is going to be for George. So the first one is the revenue. For the revenue, he is stating that it's going to, okay, it is going to become 20%. So which means that, okay, which means that whatever was the revenue, it will increase by 1.2 percentage. So earlier the revenue given, okay, was 250,000. So now it will become 1.2 times the 250,000. So that is going to be equal to 300,000. So the revenue projected is going to be around the 300,000. So 300,000. Now the next information given is, it says that the gross profit as a percentage of revenue will become 40%. So we know that what is the formula for gross profit? Okay, percentage, gross profit, okay, percentage will be equal to gross profit, okay, over revenue, okay, over the revenue times the 100. Okay, so that's the percentage calculation you would have made for the gross profit as a percentage of revenue. He says that this will be at 40% and that is equal to, so we will have to calculate gross profit, which we don't know. Okay, what is given is the revenue. The revenue has become 300,000. Okay, 300,000. So and this is 40%, so it is already, so this is so from this we calculate the gross profit. Okay, gross profit, so that is equal to 40% of okay, 40%. If you are including 40, you don't have to include 100 here. Okay, otherwise you just write the term 40 and here you put the 100. So 40%, okay, 40% of 300,000, so that is equal to 120,000. So let's write here the gross profit has become 120,000. From this we can calculate what is the cost of sales. Okay, this would be 300 minus 120, so that would have been equal to, okay, it would have become equal to 180,000. Okay, so we know that revenue minus cost of sales is we know that revenue minus cost of sales would have been equal to the gross profit. So this will be 300,000 minus 120,000. Okay, then and the gross profit is nothing but 40% of this value. And then expenses, premises cost, it is 50,000. So let's write here 50,000. So now before that we have to add up the, okay, we have got the gross profit. Now let's add the expenses. So the expenses are going to be around, so the expenses are 50,000, and then this one, okay, it says 15,000 plus, for the all other cost it is 15,000 plus 0.1 times the revenue, which is at 300,000. Okay, so this value is going to be equal to, so this value is going to be equal to 45,000. Okay, these are all the expenses, 45,000. Now let's calculate the total expenses for the year. Okay, so total expenses will be equal to 95,000. Now we have to subtract gross profit minus the total expenses, so that will give us the profit. Okay, projected profit for the year, projection profit for the year will be equal to 120 minus 95, that is 25,000.